Hi. Well, this is the video regarding eye drops and trying to keep your eyes from feeling dry. As one of my last videos had, it was about my laser eye surgery. I had dry eyes long before the laser eye surgery, and I wore contacts for years. So I've tried pretty much every possible eye drop on the market. I've tried Visine, which has some preservatives and a little bit of antibiotic in some of them. They have a vast line of them. Basically, anything I've ever put in my eyes from Visine, it makes them burn a little bit. After having the laser eye surgery, I was told that I had to use an eye drop that was preservative free. My first visit to my optometrist, they gave me TheraTears. These basically come in a nice little plastic packet, and there are 5 of these in the packet. I used those for about 2 weeks, and I thought they were absolutely awesome. One of the great things about them, this is definitely a double-edged sword. They have a lot more in them than what you would need for single use. When I had the surgery, they gave me a box of Refresh Optives for sensitive eyes. These are much smaller. They came with a very similar plastic packaging, but they have a lot less liquid in them. The whole point of preservative-free eye drops is there's nothing in there to protect your eyes from any type of infection or anything like that. So right after a surgery, having something that is definitely only possible to use once is great. But once you've had your surgery for a while, it's a lot of times nicer not to have to throw them away every time, and you don't end up with more clutter and litter than you could ever possibly imagine. With the Refresh, I'm going to give you a little demonstration of the size here. And that's with the bottom level. And I'm not sure about the focus of the camera, but there's about this much in the Refresh, and there's this much in the TheraTears. The Refresh, I can sometimes get drops in my eyes twice, which I usually put drops in because I'm feeling dry, and then I wait 3 to 5 minutes until they're not feeling as lubricated again, and I put another set of drops in. That allows it to get a little bit deeper of a drop lubrication in there, and keeps me from feeling dry longer. Now with the TheraTears, I can usually get 4 to 5 sets of drops out of those. When I say sets, that's 1 in each eye, so you can get about 10 drops or more out of it, which, if you touch the tip of it with your finger, if you touch it to your eye, if you lay it on a desk where you touch a lot, is something you should not do. Basically, if I bump it, touch it, move it, don't know for sure that anything has happened to it, I will throw it away. And sometimes you feel like you're throwing away a half-full container, but you don't have as many of these little trash things left over. And since I can get almost at least 3 times as much out of these, and they're about $1.50 to $2 for a 28 or 30 pack cheaper, I think I'm getting a lot better deal with these. For regular eye drops, I've used just about everything on the market. For these, I use a Sustain Ultra. This is a preservative eye drop. Once you're out of the surgery for a while, you can use preservatives again. But the great part about the Sustain is it's not as liquid as the others. It's not a gel, so it doesn't screw up your vision immediately. If 3 or 4 blinks and you can see just as good or better than you did before. But with Sustain Ultra, you don't get any burning unless your eyes are just extremely dry. In that case, they were probably burning before you ever put the eye drops in. And they lubricate and stay lubricated just a little bit longer. Usually once will last me all night. The other thing about eye care is running a humidifier, keeping your humidity up. And I also like to take a hot washcloth and put that over my eyes, get everything smooth, a little bit of a massage, rub it around, smooth out my eyelids and stuff, and really let your eyes relax. If you do that at night and in the morning, it gets any tears that may have dried up or built up through the day or overnight, and it'll really help your eye health. That was one of the biggest recommendations on a vision method that I tried called the See Clearly method. I will be doing a review of that in the near future also. Obviously, since I just had laser eye surgery, it did not work as advertised, but we'll get into the more intricacies of that. If you have any questions about eye drops, concerns, thoughts, feel free to post them below. I'll have some good conversation. And thank you for watching.